Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk. Back in the video today, the Detroit Lions beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20-6. I was expecting this game to be a little bit better of a game offensively, and it really wasn't, as the Lions win 20-6. Great game from Jared Goff. He threw for nearly 400 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns, and this Lions defense played some great football today. They played some great football against a quarterback in Baker Mayfield and an offensive like the Bucs, who have been playing some good football to start off the season. And I was really, really impressed with what we saw from the Detroit Lions. With this win, the Lions improved to 5-1, and this is the first time the Lions are at a 5-1 record for the first time since 2011. It's been 12 years. So, great win for the Lions. Let's go over the scoring summary. All right, first quarter, you only had one score. It was for the Lions, and it was a Riley Patterson 30-yard field goal. It's 3-0. Then second quarter, you have two scores. You have a Chase McClellan 33-yard field goal for Tampa Bay, and it's tied up at 3. And then with 2 minutes remaining, 2.5 minutes remaining, Jared Goff throws a 27-yard touchdown pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the extra point is good. It's 10-3 at halftime. Third quarter, Chase McLaughlin with a 36-yard field goal, and that is the last score for the Buccaneers. It's 10-6. How about this? Jamison Williams, who this would have been, I'm pretty sure this would have been his last game of suspension that he would have missed, but he got reinstated, and this is his second game back. He would have been back for the Lions next week, and instead he's been able to play the last 2 weeks. Didn't really do much last week, but makes a huge play in the third quarter. Jared Goff throws a 45-yard touchdown pass to Jamison Williams for the touchdown. Huge shot, great catch by Jamison Williams, and it's 17-6 with the extra point with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Then in the fourth quarter, Riley Patterson makes a 36-yard field goal with 12 minutes remaining. All right, game leaders for both teams. Passing yards, Jared Goff, 30 for 44, 353 pass yards, and 2 passing touchdowns. Baker Mayfield, 19 for 37, 206 passing yards, 1 interception. Rushing yards, Craig Reynolds, 10 carries, 15 rushing yards. David Montgomery got hurt, and Jamar Gibbs was out. Rachaad White, 7 carries, 26 rushing yards. Receiving yards, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 12 receptions, 124 receiving yards, and 1 touchdown. And then Chris Godwin, 6 receptions for 77 receiving yards. Other stats you might want to know, David Montgomery, before he got hurt, had 6 carries for 14 rushing yards. Jamison Williams had 2 receptions for 53 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Josh Reynolds had 3 receptions for 50 receiving yards. Rookie tight end who's been just unbelievable for this Lions offense. 4 receptions for 36 receiving yards for Sam Laporta. And then for the Bucs, Mike Evans with 4 receptions for 49 receiving yards. All right, fumbles in this game. For the Lions, you have a fumble for David Montgomery. He fumbled it and recovered. Tampa Bay had no fumbles. Defensive stats, tackles, sacks, all that stuff. Lions had 1 sack and 3 tackles for loss. The 1 sack was by Julian Okwara. They had 3 tackles for loss. Julian Okwara with the tackle for loss. Jerry Jacobs with the tackle for loss. And Alex Anzalone with a tackle for loss. And the coolest thing about this is Alex Anzalone leads them in tackles and has a tackle for loss as well. And his parents made it home okay from Israel with everything that's going on there. I want to say that, wishing the best for everything that's going on in Israel and praying for them every day. But I'm very happy that Alex Anzalone's parents were able to make it home okay. And he sure did have himself a great game for his parents, and he got to talk about it before he got to see his parents before the game started, and was definitely one of the coolest parts of this ball game. And then on the other side for the Bucs, Lavonte David led the Buccaneers in tackles with 12, but he also had a sack and 2 tackles for loss. The Bucs on the day had 3 sacks. Joe Tryon with a sack, and also, of course, Lavonte David, and 1 sack for Kali Cansey, who also had a tackle for loss with the sack. And then the only interception was by Detroit and was by Will Harris with the interception. So yeah, that is it for this ball game. As the Lions win 20-6, they're at 5-1 now for the first time since 2011. Great win for these Lions. They're a scary team. I think they're one of the biggest threats in the NFC right now. Obviously, right now, all three teams, the Detroit Lions, the 49ers, and the Eagles, are all 5-1. Could you make the argument of who's the best team out of all? I think it has, when everybody's healthy, I think it has to go to the 49ers, but I think you can make an argument that the Lions are better than the Eagles. You can maybe even make an argument that the Lions are better than the 49ers, although I sincerely doubt it. But great win for the Lions. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy their thoughts, and peace out.